Hello friends, welcome back to Python based data science lecture series. In today's session, we are going to discuss about string manipulation. As we all know, string is a data type. It's a set of characters. Now, while storing set of characters like anybody's name, anybody's address, we have to use or any textual data. That time we have to use string. And for the manipulation of the strings, means if you want to reverse the string, if you want to extract out the characters available in the strings, if you want to find out whether a character is available in the string or not, we have to take help of the string manipulations. In today's sessions, we'll be discussing about how string manipulations can be done in case of Python. String manipulations plays a very vital role because while dealing with the text data, while dealing with the set of textual data, we need to apply this kind of manipulation techniques over there. Let us discuss all the stuff one by one. Let us load Visual Studio Code firstly. In the Python test, I am having a folder called as string manipulation. And then you load a Visual Studio Code. Okay, let us discuss the first example. That is, if you have a string, my string is a variable, string variable, and it is having a data that is called as Axiom tech group. Axiom tech group is a string. It's a collection of characters over there. Now, if you want to reverse a string, means like whatever the contents of that particular string, you want to make it reverse. What we can do using Python. So my string equals to Axiom tech group, and if you can print the original string, then it will print like this. But if you want to make a reverse of it, now as we know that string is a set of characters, means it's an array of characters. So by default, the position of this A, the first alphabet, it starts with 0, and in this manner, it like the last character position is the length minus 1, the whatever the total length of that particular string minus 1. In Python, if you can write the expression like this, my string, if you print that particular string with a colon of pair of colon of minus 1. Minus 1 means minus 1 is the position of the last character. Just understand one thing, that if 0 is the position of the first character, if you print minus 1 is the position of the last character. So if you write the expression like my string in the square bracket colon pair of colon and the minus 1, then it will start, it will generate the reverse of the strings. I'm just discussing about a very simple way by using Python how you can able to generate the, how you can able to print the reverse of the strings. So the original string in the square bracket colon minus 1, that's it. Okay, it will minus 1 is the position of last character, and in this manner it will extract out the character by character from the last to first, and then that all the characters will be assigned to the reverse string. And if you print that reverse string like is a string variable, you can able to print the reverse of the strings. Let's check it out. Okay, what we discussed. Okay, we have a string. You can even input the string from the user, and like here I'm like discuss for the sake of discussing examples, I assign the data directly with the Axiom tech group, and here is my original string. And if you want to make a reverse of it, I have to just use my string in the square bracket pair of colon minus, that's it. I can able to print the entire string in the reverse order. Let's go for the executions and check the result. Here it is. The original string is Axiom tech group, and look at the reverse string. It can reverse the entire string over here, right? So the first way of we are discussing about the string manipulations, how to deal with a string type of data. So if you have a set of characters and you want to reverse it, you have to just simply in the square bracket pair of colon minus 1 if you write, right, you can able to reverse the entire string. So the next technique to reverse the string, now let us understand, you don't want to follow that square bracket pair of colon minus and you want to drag out the character by character from the string from the last to one, then how you can do it. So here what I did, I developed a function called as reverse, and what I'm going to use now, I'll ask the user, here I define a string s equals to Axiom take guru. I'll print the original string and equals to blank. It means now it will concat, it will not go to the new line, the next corresponding new lines printf will be printed onto the next column in one row. Okay, if you want to print the two print in one row, then you have to use the end with blank. So the original string, it will print as the original string, that is Axiom take guru, and if you want to print the reverse of the string, but by using looping technique, not that prior we discussed about that square bracket and colon minus, okay, instead of that. So you give a call to the user defined reverse functions and pass on the string as an argument. Now here s will get the like local variable will hold that string, and str equals to blank. Okay, for i in s, as s is a set of characters, it become an array. So you for I in s, I is going to like assign the character by character form s. So whatever may be the number of characters available in s is a source string. So first of all, it will points to 0 first character, and in this manner gradually grow to the length of the string over there. So you can set the loop like this: for I in s, str equals to I plus str. Now if you write the expression, now I is pointing from 0 to string length, but if you write for str equals to just look at this expression, right? If you write the expressions str equals to str plus I, then first of all from Axiom take guru it will extract out a, then axi likewise. So it will be incrementing from starting position to end positions. But if you change the expressions str equals to I plus str, so you know first of all the right hand side go to execute over there. So first of all, if str it will print the reverse of the entire string over here, right? So instead of writing the expressions str equals to str plus I, if you write the expressions str equals to I plus str and then return that str, you will get the reverse of the string, right? Means like we are just discussing how we can manipulate with a given string. If you want to print the reverse of any string, the first technique what we discussed, you just print that source string in the square bracket pair of colon and minus 1, that's it, you can print the reverse of the string. Here in this case, if you just set a loop for I in the string, okay, and str equals to that string, the resultant string equals to I plus str, instead of writing the expressions str equals to str plus I, you just change the expressions str equal to I plus str, that it will extract out the characters and concat in the reverse manner over there. And then finally, if you return that resultant string, you will find the reverse of that given strings. Let's check it out. Here it's the original string is Axiom take guru, and here you will find the reverse of the string. As I said, okay, for the sake of understanding, I am assigning this data directly. You can take the input from the user as well. So by setting a loop also, here we define a functions by the name of, try and understand that, okay, reverse is not a predefined function or a method in Python. We are writing a user defined function. So what we do in this case, we set a loop for I in s. For I in s means obviously it will point from the first character to last character, but if you change the resultant position like str equals to I plus str, so it will firstly extract out, it will perform the work like a stack. Stack means last in first out. Okay, so first of all, the array limit goes from I is pointing from 0 to string length, but whenever if you are concatenating the thing in the reverse order, means first of all a will be concat to last, and then x last one, that x character is become a second last. I sort of. Okay, in this manner, if you can concat, the reverse string can be printed over there. So here we just understand that how we can find out the reverse of the string by just setting a loop to extract out the characters and changing that expressions that str equals to I plus str. Hope you understand it. Let's go for the next session now. Now we just perform how we can able to print the reverse of the strings. Let's take one example. Now if you have a entire strings available, okay, as I already discussed that string is a set of characters available over there. So now your string can be of any length, right? It's a textual data. So if you have a string like Axiom Tech Guru Private Limited, let's assume this is the string over there. So now you want to count how many number of like vowels. Vowels means the occurrences of A, E, I, O, U, and the alphabets, the characters which are not vowels, these are the constants over there. So if a task is given to us, read a string or from that assigned string, or from that given string, if you want to extract out the total number of vowels and consonants available in strings, what logic you can apply? Okay, so for that reason, I am having an assigned string that is called as Axiom Tech Guru Private Limited. I set a counter, vowel counter equal to 0 and consonant counter equal to 0. VC is representing the number of vowels which are the characters of A, E, I, O, U, and if that character is not vowels, then it is certainly a consonant over there. So I set a loop over here for ch in my str. So to that ch, the character by character will be get assigned, okay, in a loop over there. And if I'm going to check if ch equals to a, or okay, if that ch value, the extracted character from the my str, if it is ch get assigned A, E, I, O, U, then VC plus the counter of VC I am incrementing by 1, otherwise counter of CC you are incrementing by 1. So at the end of the loop, if you print the number of vowels and number of consonants, you will be able to find the how many number of vowels and consonants available in the string. Let's go for the execution. Here it is. In the Axiom Tech Guru Private Limited, that is the source string, you will find number of vowels are 5, the number of vowels are 6, the occurrences of A, E, I, O, U are 6 over there, and the consonants are 18, right? So here the logic and the technique is simple. What we did, we set a loop for that variable in str. It means to that it will set a loop, okay, that string, it will extract out the character by character. First of all, ch will get assigned A, and then x and I, and this manner character by character will get assigned to ch, and I'll check the value of ch. If ch is pointing to A, if ch is pointing to E, here we have to use or over there, because that ch can be point, or ch may be get assigned the value of any character in the A, E, I, O, U. So if the ch holds the value any character from the A, E, I, O, U, the vowel we are going to increment by 1. We already discussed that you cannot write the expression like VC plus plus or CC plus plus. Okay, you have to modify it. VC plus equals to 1, so it is incrementing the counter by 1. Either it's a visual count, vowel counter, or the consonants over there. In this manner, here we can able to extract out the total number of vowels and consonants available in the string, right? So after reversing the strings, we discuss about how we can find out the number of vowels and consonants available in a string using Python. Then let's go for the next one. Okay, so here now in the string manipulations, you might need to change the case of the string, right? Means like if your source string is Axiom Tech Guru, where A and T and G are capital and rest alphabets are the small. So now if you print the now you want to convert the entire string into the lower or entire string into the upper, then you have a predefined method called as any string dot upper. It will convert the entire string into the capitals, and if you want to convert entire string into the lower, then my string dot lower will be converting that entire string into the lowercase. So if you want to change the case of the string, then you can go with the upper and lower functions over there. Let's go for the execution. Here it is. The original string is Axiom take guru, where A, T and G are capital, and if you use string dot upper, then entire characters will be converted into the uppercase, and if you use string dot lower, the entire characters will be converted to the lower case over here. And then if there is a string called as learn Python based data science series with Axiom take guru, this is the lengthy string I am considering. Now you want to count how many capital alphabets are there, how many lower alphabets are there, and how many spaces are there, right? So and if there is a capital alphabet, convert into the low. If it is a lower alphabet, convert into the capital, right? So this is the way how we can we are trying to build examples over there. So here I'm having a source string by the name of a string, okay, and there is a learn Python based data science series with Axiom take guru. This is the complete string, right? And then you can, if required, you can accept the string from the user, and new string, where the new converted string. What is the agenda? I want to count the number of lowercase, capital case and the blank spaces available in a string, right? And you know very well that, okay, if you want to find out the number of words, means blank spaces plus 1, okay, because that becomes the total number of words in the strings over there. Let us assume now, okay, the total number of like you have a string with a lengthy strings over there, that is learn Python based data science series with Axiom take guru. Now you want to count the number of lower, upper and number of spaces. So count equals to 0. This is for the lower case. Count equals to 2. This is for upper case, and count 3 is a variable I am using for the finding the number of blank spaces over there. So new string is a string, means, as I said, if you find the uppercase, convert into the low, right, count it, and if you have a lowercase, convert into the upper and count it also, right? So here for I in a string, for A in a string, now A is a character which is dragging out, which is we set a loop over there. So here from character to character into that entire string, it is assigning to the A. If A is upper, there is a method called as is upper. A is a character dot is upper, it returns true if that alphabet or character is a uppercase. So if is upper equals to true, means that if alphabet is true, then increment the counter by 1, right? Counter one is for the counting the capital alphabets. And then, as I said, okay, means like if it is uppercase, then counter will be increment by count 1 by 1, and new string, because as I said, if you have a uppercase, convert it to low. So A dot lower, that character converted to the lower and assigned to the new string over there. Add into the concat, plus equals to means concatenations. So that if you have an upper character, increment the counter of upper counter and convert into the lower case. The same case, if it is a lower case equal to true, count 2, you have to increment by 1 and then convert into the upper case. And if it is a space, there is a means three predefined methods we are discussing. Is upper, it will returns you true when the alphabet is uppercase. Is low, and is space. Is space means if it is having a blank space. So if it is lowercase, it's true. Count 2 equals to 1 and convert it to the lower into the upper. If it is a blank space, then counter will be n, and you have to add that new string as it is over there. Space should not be converted to. There is no case for the space. So here three methods: is lower, is upper, and is space. So if that character is uppercase, it become true. If it is lowercase, it become true, and is space will prove it is blank. It is assigning to the blank space. In this manner, here we can count the total number of uppercase, lowercase, as well as the total number of spaces, and then the resultant string, where we can each and every alphabet we are considering, we are converting that lower to upper and upper to lower, and space as it is. And if you print the new string, then that resultant string will be the converted string over here. This is a good example by which we can read the set of characters or this entire string from the user and converts its keys. Here it is. The result, like our source string is learn Python based data science series with Axiom Tech Guru, and here you will find the uppercase are 9, lowercase are 40, and the total spaces are 8. And after changing the case, okay, now here if you view the things over there, L was capital, here L is small, and everything is small case alphabets will be converted to uppercase, lowercase, and capital case alphabets will be converted to lowercase, and small case, lowercase alphabet will be converted to uppercase. And our example is going to count the number of uppercase and lowercase as well as the blank spaces are 8. Means obviously if the spaces are 8 means total number of words available in the string is 9. You can check it out, right? So this is the way how we can perform the string manipulations or converting of the case in case of Python, right? Now let's discuss another example about the concatenation. Concatenations means combining, like combining two or more strings together. So str1 is referring to Axiom, str2 is referring to Tech Guru, and str3 is referring to private limited. And if you want to concate str1 plus str2 plus str3, right, then here it is a constant, it is printing like this, but str1 plus str2 plus str3, you'll get the result Axiom Tech Guru private limited. And here means we are using plus not for adding the two numbers, but at the same time it can work with a, if you work with a string type of data, it will perform the concatenation, right? Concatenations means combining two or more strings. So here you will get the result Axiom Tech Guru private limited. But here one more thing over here, it is used in Java as well, but here in case of Python, if you perform the multiply str1 into 3, so it will print Axiom 3 times over here. That is the new thing over here. So concatenations means combining two or more strings together. Plus operator can be used if you are using with the numeric data, so it will perform the work of addition, but in case of string it performs the role of a concatenations. Concatenations means combining two or more strings together. Let's execute it, and you can, if you use a multiply, then that strings can be multiplied and concatenated 3 times or any number of times you want to multiply. Here is the result str plus str plus str3 Axiom Tech Guru private limited. It combines that all the 3 strings, and str into 3 it prints Axiom 3 times over there. Here in this manner you can able to perform the multiplications as well as addition. These operators multiply in the numeric data, it will perform the multiplications, and in plus perform the additions. But here in this case you can even able to use with a string for manipulating, in the sense for addition or concatenating and multiplication of the string over. Now the next is, here it is, now accessing characters, because basically if you have a string, as I said, string is a set of characters. So if you want to extract out any character available in any positions, then how we can do that? So here in this case str equal to Axiom Tech Guru, you print the original string. Now str0, okay, str0 is pointing to the first character, so it will print A. But if you want to print the str -1, so it will print the last character. -1 is the last position over here. So this is new in Python. Okay, if you can refer directly -1, it can refer to the, because in the Java we have to find out the length -1 and all. So here in this case directly you can go with the -1. It's like, so if you want to like slicing, if you want to extract out the character, second character means 0 1 for first positions, and the 5 means like from the second character you want to extract the rest 5 characters, then you can write the expressions str1. Look at 1 is a position, means at array position starts with 0, so it refers to second character, second to 5, that all the characters can be extracted. In the similar manner, if you want to find out the starting from 5 means 6 characters, and you want to go with the second last character. Okay, so 5 to -2 means second last characters over there. So here in this case we are discussing about if you have a source string and you extract out the characters, any specific characters, str0 first character, str -1 last character. But if you want to find out the mid characters as well, from 1 to 5 means obviously 1 means positions, so 0 is the starting positions. So from the second character to 5 to rest 5th characters, from the second characters you can able to find out. Okay, and if you want to, if you write the expressions str5 colon -2, it means the starting position character is the sixth, and then -2 means okay, you can extract out from the up to the second last character of the string over here. So just execute it. Here it is. So str0, the first character, the last character, and then xiom, okay, starting from second position, okay, to uh, the rest, okay, five positions. Okay, we can extract the character means second to six, that is the positions, and 5 -2 means like starting from six positions to second last character. Okay, that is what we can able to extract out. So we can able to extract out the specific range of characters or specific characters available for the strings. Now these all examples what we are discussing, we discuss about how to reverse the string by square bracket and the pair of colon and minus. At the same time, we discuss about how we can set the loop for reversing the strings. We discuss about how we can change the case, right? Lower case, where we discuss about the is lower, is upper, is space, as well as directly by changing the like completely uppercase and lowercase methods. We upper and lower method we used to change the entire case of the string, and then we discuss about the concatenations, and then we discuss about okay, how we can access the extract out the characters, specific characters available in the positions or the range of the positions over here. Hope you understand the session. We are I'm developing these all the examples by using the latest Python 3.9 for the 64 bits over there, and you already have initializations and you start working on it. So these are all the examples which I'm discussing with the sessions. I'm going to write you in the first comment. You can go through it and enjoy the sessions. All the best.